And the game of the year is Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate 3. This little turn-based RPG. This random third installment of a series I've never heard nobody ever talk about. This little dork-ass Dungeons and Dragons-ass game. Won Game of the Year over masterfully crafted games such as Spider-Man 2, Alan Wake 2, Tears of the Kingdom, Final Fantasy 16, which wasn't even nominated, but hey, and fucking Mario. Unlike a year like 2022 or 2021 where I played all the games that were nominated, with the exception of It Takes Two, because, well, it does take two to play. So seeing Baldur's Gate 3 win and absolutely dominate the whole night, winning award after award, I've grown curious. People who haven't played it say that it's trash. People who have say that it's definitely Game of the Year. People who have played both say, hey man, Spider-Man's pretty good. Baldur's Gate 3 is just on another level. I start thinking, is Baldur's Gate 3 the One Piece of video games? People who haven't seen it say it's ass, people who have seen it say it's goated. Baldur's Gate is just the One Piece of gaming. Now I have to play it. But I'm broke. And I don't have it. So I'll pick this video up when I have it and I've played it. You get what I'm saying? So I finally got my hands on Baldur's Gate 3. And my God, I'll spend like 10 minutes gushing and glazing over this game in another video. But I spent like an hour and a half making this character just to start a new game and make a whole new character like 4 hours in. But anyways, let's go ahead and hit some introductions, right? Off rip, we got Lae'zel. She comes out, has this badass little intro or whatever. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm no racist. But fuck the Gith Yankee, alright? I'm not a racist, but fuck him. Lae'zel cool, I guess. And then we got Shadowheart. Baby girl Shadowheart, you know what I'm saying? Come on. I was in there like swimwear the whole goddamn playthrough. I wasn't messing with nobody else. I was in there, okay? And then here he is.
Just a dumb boy.
Neil Newbon.
You're relieved until you see the
Mr. Best Performance himself.
Newbon.
Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. He was great. You know, he was great. Great character. Amazing voice acting. But best performance? I don't know. He had one scene that I'll play a little bit of, and you'll see that shit was phenomenal. Absolutely masterfully acted out scene. It was amazing. But aside from that, I don't really know if best performance goes now. You know what I'm saying? I might still be dick riding Ben Starr. Clive from Final Fantasy 16.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
That explains things.
If you want to give a Storian best supporting performance, yes. Best performance? I don't know about that one. And then I found a portal. Magical portal. Looked like it was geeking out a little bit.
Magic glitters and swirls.
I'm not touching that fucking portal though. You're tripping. I'm not touching that shit. I left. Sorry, Gale. When I made my new character, I went and got him. Okay, I didn't just leave his ass in the portal. And then we have the Blade of the Frontiers. Will. To be honest, I barely used Will. You know what I'm saying? I broke his pack, but that was about it. Now, I don't have the original footage of meeting Karlach, so enjoy this. But like, this right here, Karlach, now that's my best performance in the game. You know what I'm saying? Karlach was the GOAT. Start to finish, the GOAT. Now, let me tell you something about the combat, right? The combat, if anything, is probably the one thing that'll turn people away from the game. little turn-based combat, you know. At first, it doesn't seem that deep, but once you get to like level 5, you get extra action, you get more spells, and then you get, depending on your class, you get another action, and depending on a feat, you might get another action if you kill an enemy within a turn, you know what I'm saying? So it gets even more extensive as you keep going, of course. Then you got spells and weapons and more classes with mods, all of that stuff. So it's like, it really seems endless, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I'll get into it more in the other video, you get me? You know, because I don't want this video being too long. So I'm just going to gush in another video. There might be some gushing here and there in this one, but you know what I'm saying? We're going to get into it in another video.
She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
Shit, I'm trying to take advantage of you, you know what I'm saying? Whoa, that's crazy, that's crazy, that's crazy. Now, the main thing for me about this game is the skill checks. Where you roll the dice, you pick something within dialogue, you know, intimidation, persuasion, blasian, Asian, whatever it is. You pick it, and then you gotta roll the dice. Now, depending on your class and your build and whatever, you know what I'm saying, all this other stuff, the roll you need, the number you need, will be higher or lower than a certain thing. So here, it's 15. You gotta roll 15 or higher to succeed. You roll a 13, but then we have the advantage. So it ends up being a 17, so we succeed. If we didn't succeed, that dialogue option would have been completely neglected, and essentially it would have been like, fuck off, nigga, you ain't on shit. You get what I'm saying? But then you succeed, you go, oh man, oh man, I don't want to gush too much, but come on now. It just adds for so much variety throughout the game, and that's why you can play this shit for hours and hours and hours and play through 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 and play through, and you'll never see the same shit. Masterfully done. And then you got the relationships with certain companions. Well, not certain companions, you can really romance whoever the fuck you want, you know what I'm saying? But I was loyal to the soul. I was with Shadowheart the whole time. I wasn't fucking around with nobody else. But in the second playthrough, I'm dogging anything that moves, and that goes for the fucking bear too. I don't really know how to end this video. Now that I'm actually recording this voiceover, I've had the script for a little bit, even though my scripts are shit, bro. I can't write for shit, you know what I'm saying? I kind of just wing it. I'm winging it right now. I'm not reading shit. But hear me out, right? I don't really know how to end this video. I'm gonna gush some more in another video, but like, if this video didn't convince you, which it probably didn't, then the next video definitely will, because I'm gonna gush. There's gonna be no spaces in my sentences. I'm not gonna take any breath. It's gonna be 10 minutes of absolute pure passion. You know what I'm saying? Just like this whole game, pure passion, made out of passion. Everybody loved what they were doing when they made this game. This ain't no Call of Duty, nigga. You're not paying $100 for no Call of Duty, no 2K, no none of that. This game is in my top 5 all time now. The top 3, I think, after playing this, I think the top 3 are untouchable. You can see my top 5 in another video. I'll link it right now in the top or whatever. Little YouTuber things or whatever. Anyways, but this game is so deep. There's so much to it. If me and you played the game at the same time, not multiplayer, we played the game at the same time, even if we had the exact same build, we had the exact same things that we wanted to do, our playthroughs would still be infinitely different. There's like no 2 playthroughs that you can do that will feel the same unless you exactly try to replicate every single thing that you do. Which, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? This, like, the game is just, it's so deep, bro. It's so deep. I don't know how to sign this off. I'm gushing right now, but I'm glazing. I'm all in there. But yo, it just doesn't end. There's so much to do. I have nearly 100 hours, and I feel like I haven't even scratched the surface. I watched a video, and it was like, there was a million things that I didn't do. And then on top of that, those things that I didn't do, there's a million different outcomes for each one of those things that I didn't do. So even if I watch someone do it, it doesn't even matter, because I still have to do it and make my own decisions and do my own skill checks. You know what I'm saying? So it's wild. It's wild. No 2 playthroughs will ever be the same. Even if you try. What game is like that? What game does what this game does? Like, people are saying that this game is scaring the industry because they're saying that this is like a new standard for video games. I don't think we'll ever get something like this again. Even if there's like a Baldur's Gate 4, maybe, because Larian Studios has cooked up a world-class performance with Baldur's Gate 3. So how do you even top it? I don't think you can top it. And sure as hell ain't no other like mainstream AAA studio gonna top this shit. There's no way. There's no way. If they do, come back to this video and call me any fucking slur in the book, but it's never gonna happen. We got J.K. Simmons doing voice acting in this bitch too. You know who that is? That's J. Jonah fucking Jameson from Spider-Man, motherfucker. How did they get him? How did he do this shit? How did they get it? GOAT.